it's Gail with Traders Help Desk, and I just wanted to go over some trades that came in on the euro dollar the last couple of days. You can see these little dots on here, and they represent entries into the Forex symbol euro dollar on the 15-minute chart. Now I'm going to also highlight these with arrows so you'll know exactly what I'm talking about as well. And we'll do some blue ones as well because we did have a long entry here and we had a long entry over here. Now I typically use binary options on Forex because now we only have really about 3 Forex brokers. So there's not a lot of competition there, and I prefer to use the binaries because of that. So here you can see that you had a short entry, and if you were in this particular position when this bar formed, you should have exited. Now, if you were in the actual spot Forex, my exit would have been the same. We then have a long entry here, and you can see by the end of this bar, you have made a lower high. Again, the close of this bar would have been my exit. And this is just using one time frame. Now, it doesn't matter whether I'm trading binaries or whether I'm trading the spot Forex market. The entries would absolutely be the same. You have an entry here on the euro dollar, and if you had the indicators, you also had an entry here. Any of these white bars is telling you there's a potential entry here. Then you come over here, you have another entry, and it is to the short side. And once you see this bar, which is a reversal bar to the upside, I would have exited because now you have made a higher low. I have a lot of videos on my website about managing your trade and looking for these higher lows and lower highs, whichever the case may be. Now you can also see we just had an entry here. This line represents the binary option expiration. So it has moved from 0677 up to 0692. Now, the binary options has a strike every 4 pips. In other words, this has moved up about 20 pips or 5 strike prices. Now, you could hold until expiration. You're only going to get an extra $5 for that privilege. I typically do not hold until expiration. You have achieved 95% of the payout. Why would you continue to hold, for an extra 30 minutes? So this one would have made money. This one would have made money. And this one, in all honesty, if you had entered here, even using the spot 4X, okay, then your stop would be slightly above that ATR, okay? And then this low is lower than this one, so it doesn't create an exit, okay? Then you get a test of the ATR again. Again, if you're looking at the volume, you can see that it's decreasing. In other words, buyers are not coming into the market. So you could have held on to that position. For the binaries, you simply choose an expiration. So if you entered here at 6:30 last night, then your expiration was at 8 o'clock, which is here. It's still below where your entry was, so you would have still made money. Here, the same thing. That entry was at 21:30. If you used a binary option, then your expiration would have been at 2300. Again, you made money. On this one, you would have had a minimal loss. On this one, you have made money. And notice how when you had this entry, see how the volume is decreasing on the seller side? You're also at the point of being overextended. Again, all of this works together. This magenta dot, it told you price would come back to the ATR, which is exactly what happened. Then it should test this high. Everything has worked out as it should work out. Doesn't matter whether you're trading binary options, futures, or Forex. The indicators highlight the entries for you, and then it's simply a matter of managing your trade.